Hello! I'm making premium deliveries now. Premium Death Stranding deliveries. With my husky voice, courtesy of a post-Slipknot hangover. But
Courtesy. Is that what the cordyceps turn into?
I'm pretty sure I said courtesy, but alright.
You'll find out when you listen back to your fucking stream, won't you?
You take that dig. So you were telling me before the start of the stream about
That's too late.
about I only told you to shut up, so we got a clean entrance. So don't
I will not.
Don't spit your dummy out now.
I will not be controlled by a white male.
I'm not asking you. I don't want to control you, Keeks. Just want you to shut up and do what I tell you to do.
I'm so tired. Oh god.
I love you. Hi everyone. Welcome to. There's no one in the chat. Hi everyone. Welcome to.
I don't know. There's a cat asleep there, and this one's still awake for now. Got two of you instead.
Welcome to Kanisha and I argue for several hours. It's adventures in bickering. Oh, we have fun.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
What was I said to you the other day as I was walking out that really fucking got you?
Oh, I can't remember. Something
Telling
cruel,
me to get moving,
probably.
I was like, I'm trying! Oh, God.
That sounds like the kind of thing I would say. Oh, I gotta get a shift on my bike now. Got bloody mules after me.
Get your ass moving.
Get my ass moving.
Get your ass
I've gone back
away
to
from
the.
that mule.
I've gone back to the starting area to get the my relationship with my with all the cities and facilities up to maximum in that first area.
But she's doing a spook, she's seen something.
Well, I've seen some BTs, so that's where I'm at.
Maybe Peppa's a BB, maybe that's why she's so fucking weird. She's not quite in our realm.
She is weird. That's very true.
Funny though.
Yeah, I'm a supporter of how weird she is. Definitely.
I've decided that after owning her for a number of years, she can stay.
Well, it's because you have a probation period.
Peppa.
What if you had decided that she couldn't stay?
We'd return to the mothership. I'd rig some pizza boxes and some electrical wire together and call whatever fucking blubber.
The cat mothership.
She's not a cat. She's like ooze with form. That's why her eyes are always leaking. It's the inner shite trying to get out.
Easy.
My
Easy. It's spooky.
You got some spooky shit going. 'Cause I'm still stranding better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. I got a kid strapped to my chest.
Oh well. Everybody's got to be somewhere, Geeks.
You did always say you'd rock a papoose. I just never knew it'd be digital
bikes.
and you'd be Norman Reedus.
A metal papoose. A papoose of steel and glass.
Cold and shiny.
I am going to this stuff for.
What? Don't you jump on there.
Entrust that to the locker because I want to get to. I want to get to Port Knot City as quickly as possible.
I sent Lucy a picture of Mr. Cat's murder mittens.
Good murder mittens.
Solid murder mittens.
Yeah. He's got good ones.
Of 1 to 100, he has 12,000 murder mittens.
Very good. Very good. I love these timefall shelters. I love the design of them.
Yeah, they look a lot like long necks from Horizon.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, oh no, that's not a long neck.
That's a watcher.
I know, but it's a Horizon thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I can say I don't understand why they're here. Like I know that in terms of the of real life, it's a nod to. Thanks for letting us use that sweet engine.
They're just.
But in terms of game lore.
Well, you can just add holograms to things, so people that just add like the big giant Ludens. You just. It's just a thing of like, hey, we like these things, so we made holograms.
She just
of them.
licked my toe.
Yeah, she's a weird
Which
cat.
is even stranger because I'm wearing socks.
It's a
I
bit
just
weird.
felt that.
Bit weird.
Thanks, I suppose.
Thanks, I suppose. Upgrade. Metals. Yes. Right, so... That's where I'm headed. I'll get these packages to Port Knot City with less than 20% damage.
And they call me Delivery Joe.
And then I should be maxed out with Port Knot City then.
Yes.
And then I can go back to the main area.
He's a bouncy bum. He's a bunny bum. But, you know, anyone would if they're doing that much running.
Well, I've also got, you know, my cool exoskeleton on. Which helps everything.
Thick.
Thick exoskeleton. They can have some likes.
Free stuff.
Free stuff
I don't
indeed.
really get why there's two little roofs under a big roof. Because the big roof.
Maybe,
Big roof.
maybe. This is just a thought. Maybe it spreads the timefall over multiple roofs, so as to lessen the damage that it takes from timefall.
I suppose so. I mean, this game isn't really consistent in how timefall works.
No.
Some people get caught in it for like 5 minutes and they're okay. Some people get caught in it for 30 seconds and they look like they're about to go to the post office and shout at the man behind the counter because we don't accept cheese anymore as payment. And then some people, like I say, like Fragile, where it's like everywhere but my face. And I was running in there for quite a while, but it just seems to have made me old and saggy in certain places. As I said, little to no other effects.
I think the suit does a lot in terms of like keeping her supple and actually able to move without breaking things.
Yeah, I don't. Like, you leave your bike out and your bike's fine.
And the bike I went past before was very rusty. Like I bet it barely would have lasted me if I'd have picked it up.
I think it's chilly.
And with
It's curled up like a pangolin.
with structures and stuff, you're constantly repairing them.
Yeah, like I say, this game was very much designed for you. Here is some weird, spooky goth shit. Here is some bioorganic stuff. Here's some weird Lovecraftian enemies. And here's a lot of stats.
I like a good stat, mate. You know, I'm
Here's
like...
stat and some good mechanics. You do you, boo. Oh, did I tell you?
No.
You know how in the Outer Worlds you're an alcoholic or a drug addict or
Yes,
something?
I'm a drug addict.
I'm paranoid because I lied to loads of people about stealing shit.
Did you take the floor? You don't have to take the floor.
I took the floor because it gave me an extra perk.
Yeah, that's
So,
why I take the floors, because it gives you extra perks.
So I've got 5 less against like lie and persuade, but it's fine. That's where a lot of my stats were.
Yeah, so it's not a massive penalty.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm paranoid.
I think I'm paranoid. Ooh, baby, I love you ways.
Every day.
This is a long haul, this fucking Port Not City run.
Yeah, I'm kind of expecting your bike to do more.
Oh, it's a heavy BT area, and it's quite rocky. It's not smooth. There's not a smooth road through it, so I can't really ride my bike through the BT area.
You not built that road yet?
You can't build roads in this first area.
Oh.
It's too
Country road.
it's too rural.
Take me home to the place I deliver.
I could quite happily never hear that song again in my entire life after it was everywhere for about a year and a half.
Hey, it was a really smart move by John Denver's estate.
Oh yeah, no, granted, I imagine his estate made a fair bit of money off it, but woof.
Pay the movies people to use our film.
They drove it into the fucking ground.
Hey there, beefy boy.
That's me.
Delivering some packages on his bike.
On me, big old stack on me, big old back. Whee!
Stacker Jack. Boom.
Oh,
There's
she's
your
good.
next stream title.
She's good.
Do you reckon you'll get to name your BB? Or do you think the character's just going to be like, oh, hey, Stephen?
I think Sam will name the BB. At some point, it'll become attached enough to it that it will give it a proper name.
I'm surprised people don't name their BBs, but are they supposed to kind of...
You're not supposed to have them for long, you're supposed to rotate them out. You're only supposed to last for about a year, if that.
Oh, what happens to them when they're done?
You get incinerated.
Holy shit.
Like everything else. Well, Dead Man tries to incinerate... not Dead Man. Dead Man. Dead Man tries to incinerate yours near the start of the game, but you insist on keeping using him. Because you're taking him to the incinerator along with...
BB's happy.
Always, because we got through without any BTs.
I just assume any burbling coming from your controller is them being upset.
No, Burbles when he's happy. But yeah, you take BB to the incinerator along with Bridget's body at the start of the game, but then you get surrounded by BTs and you use BB to get out of yourself. Yeah, they're all long ladders.
Like unnecessarily.
Necessarily, like it looks longer than it needs to be because they've used it on a slight incline, as opposed to like a sheer drop or across a river.
Is your asshole going 10p5p?
Eh?
Is your asshole going 10p5p?
Never. Oh, hi Simon, how you doing?
Hey.
We've had good Fridays. I've been a little bit hungover. I had a hell of a night seeing Slipknot at the Manchester Arena last night.
I played a shitload of Outer Worlds yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Still not a fan of first-person gameplay, but I'm enjoying the other stuff enough to not give as much of a shit. It's like when I played Bioshock.
Yeah.
I can park it for some games. It's just really got to kind of get to me. I did try playing Fallout 4. But then I didn't because... Meh.
Outer Worlds is significantly better than Fallout 4, I think. It's a little more focused. Whereas...
Fires maybe dropping a rope.
Oh, yeah, I thought I could make it down there. I'll have to damage my cargo, I think. Oh no, 23% damage. That's...
So you've only got a 3% margin of error. It's
supposed to be less than 20% damage.
Oh.
I'll still get the thing, but I just won't get as high a higher rank because I'm on the premium. I'm on the premium delivery, which is the harder one.
Surely the better way down a cliff face is by a red question mark.
Oh fuck!
Set your papoose now. Possibly, probably, potentially.
Yeah.
Cherry bobbins. Yeah. No, I'm just tired because I was waiting for this one to tell me when he wanted a lift home, and then I gave up and was like, "I've left some money on the table. Get a taxi home." And then you didn't. You got your delightful padre to drop you off.
No, because my dad was bugging me, being like, "Oh, you had to give me a call when you left home."
Does he not know I'll take care of you?
Yeah.
He can sleep.
I don't know, but he doesn't. Because even at 32, he still fucking worries about me.
My dad's only 32. But yeah, so he's a lovely man. I'm fond of your padre.
Yeah, he's alright, I suppose.
But yeah, so I did not do a slep until much late, and then I was up much early, and I have done a full day. And tomorrow I'm doing the delightful overtime. But overtime in my work's nice because whereas a lot of jobs are just like, you'll get paid your standard rate. If that.
Yeah.
You need to get your manager to sign this paper to say that you've stayed longer than you did. My work will pay you time and a half during the week, and if it's so you can compress your hours. So full-time hours are 35 hours, so I could spread that out over 4 days and do like 8 till 4, 9 to 5, whatever. Working 9 to 5. Or instead I can do like 8 till 6, 3 days, and then have 1 day 9 to 5, or whatever. Sorry, 8 to 5 or 9 to 6, and then I get an extra day off during the week, which is what I do. So if I was to work my flex day, which is like my standard day off, or a weekend, I get double pay. So
decent.
Go in and make it through. Downside is I have to go in for 6 a.m. Well, I don't have to go in, but the earlier I go in, the more the rest of the day I've got. We're thinking we're going to go and watch a movie.
Probably. My hearing's fine, by the way.
No, it's your neck that's suffering because you were moshing so hard.
Yeah.
He whipped his hair back and forth.
I whipped my hair back and also forth.
In a sort of nodding motion, which was aggressive.
Right.
Matt, she's asleep on a hairbrush and a controller.
I fucked that delivery, but I still managed to get my
free shit.
Rank up to maximum. So now I'll get another star on my uniform.
And that means? Does it mean you're a super dude?
Yeah.
Does it mean you're a good... Oh my god, is it a chufty badge?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Fucking sweet.
Now I'm going to go take a break in the private room. If you know what I mean.
Is that what they call the shitter?
I'm also going to get Fragile to teleport me over. Teleport me back to the centre area.
Oh my god. So, yesterday when I went back to the ship on Outer Worlds, I was asking her a bunch of questions, and she rolled her fucking eyes at me.
Who?
Ada.
Ah!
So when you speak to her, the face expression changes.
Oh yeah, I
and
noticed
one
that.
of them, she was just like...
I'd noticed that. I hadn't, she hasn't rolled her eyes at me yet, though.
She's got
That's
sheer
quite
fucking sass.
good. That is quite good. Did you like the way no one readers just winked at you?
I did.
I'd have loved to have been at the mocap
I
sessions for this stuff.
I felt puberty hit me all over again. I'm not looking forward to the mustache. But at least I'll get a nice deep voice.
A nice deep voice.
I think I'm going to start keeping a tally in work of how many times a week I get called Patrick in emails.
No, we're not doing our Wednesday streams because they weren't getting as much interest as the backlogging streams, and I'd rather take the extra day to, you know, have time together.
You and you and me.
Rather than
I am you.
it just gives us a flexibility.
It just means that he has more time to regret his life choices and try not to smother me with a pillow.
Yeah. Essentially.
Hey there, beefy boy. Also,
No.
like, Wednesdays are a good evening for us to kind of do stuff because my flex day at the moment is currently Thursdays. So it doesn't really matter if I'm out a bit later or if we're doing something because I can just sleep in on the Thursday. Whereas if it's any other day of the week where I'm in at work, so I start work at 8, but thankfully it's only like a 20-minute commute, which is pretty sweet. So provided I get up and leave for 7:30, I can get to work on time. I am one of them people though that literally arrives just on time.
Yes, you are.
And like a lot of my co-workers tend to get there like a good half hour or so early, but they don't see the fact, because they generally finish at 4 and I finish at 6. They don't generally see the fact that I'm there way after 6 most times. Not because anybody asked me to, just because I've got a lot of shit to do.
Yes. Oh, look at Pepper.
See what I mean? She was asleep on top of the remote before as well, so she shifted a bit, but she's still on top of the hairbrush.
She is an idiot, bless her.
The spiky bit of it as well. Like, we've all been there. We've all like lay down to chill out on something, and like, I'm like, oh, I've just been laying on this fucking sharp corner for an hour. But yeah, I don't really get that. It's under her armpit. Oh, look at that pangolin puss. He's all wrapped up and he's got his paw over his nose. Oh no, I understand that you have your couples time chilling out. Monday and Friday is good days to have backlogging because we can talk about our weekend on the Monday and our week on the Friday.
Yeah.
That is banging, mate. Yeah. I think you just kind of wanted to like do intermittent days and keep the weekends free because weekends we either have plans generally or we have someone's younger sibling. So it's good to just kind of focus on him when he's here.
Yeah. Right.
Thursdays we like to keep free because you know, errand day. I don't like doing errands on a weekend. I find everywhere's just busier and more expensive. Yeah. And I
for real
severely dislike doing errands at the best of time. So it's a good like errand / chill day. And then like I say, Tuesdays it's good to have that kind of time in between. So I think that was why you originally thought Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we are still warframing though. We just don't stream.
Don't stream it.
To be honest though, we're not particularly interested when we're both playing games because we're both concentrating, so nothing really.
Oh no, I feel like the Resi streams were good fun.
The Resi streams were funner.
Funner.
because they're a bit more simplistic and there's not a 2-screen setup.
Yeah.
I'm not dicking about doing something else over there. Like, I'm forced to do one thing. Do we still need to finish that?
Yeah, we've not finished it. I went back and did some earlier missions to help upgrade the guns, but we've not finished it.
I remember. Yeah, we can do that.
No, I thought I had some blood bags, but apparently not.
I don't know, I could drain these two little cunts.
Ha! Funny you. Funny lady. Funny lady.
So how's your week then? Sigh.
No, not claim materials. Shared locker, claim cargo. That's what I want. Blood bag. And yeah, that should do me. Got stun bombs and I got a bowler gun. Because I've got to recover some stuff from...
Is it the bowler roller?
I've got a bowler roller. I've got to recover some stuff from
what
this...
about Cobra Don?
Cooper don't. Hey.
My love don't cost a thing.
Alright. Come on.
Someone in work just posted the following status. Just let a goth out at a junction and she never acknowledged my lovely gesture. I hope Slipknot fold and never release another song, you prick.
I think, strictly speaking, Slipknot are not a goth band.
No, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I appreciate the
I'd
sentiment.
say probably a bit more Evanescence or Him.
Him are already not going anymore.
I don't know, I thought we were just talking about gothy bands.
Yeah. I didn't know that you knew that they weren't going anymore, though. Because...
I'm sorry, I'll clarify better next.
Well, yeah, but just because I don't just assume. I don't just assume that you always already know everything. I don't know what you know. I don't know what you. I don't know what you don't know. All right. Is that okay?
No.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, this is nice, Sam. Thanks.
Woman selling tortillas didn't realise she was using a dildo as a rolling pin.
Fucking. How do you not know you're using a dildo as a rolling pin?
To be fair, that does look kind of dark. It looks like wood, but not that sort of wood. It doesn't look flesh.
Yeah, I get you.
But I mean, it is a very specific shape and does have the Durex logo on it. So.
Yeah. Like, what did you think that was?
A rolling
I
pin, of
don't
course.
understand that.
Chocolate orange baked oats. You have my attention. I won't lie, when I nipped into Poundland today to buy some very cheap headphones because people are loud in the office. They're not like intentionally loud, there's just a lot of conversations going on and I'm like, I have hit my noise tolerance and I cannot deal with 90% of this.
No,
I need something. So I went on my break about 1 today. I was just like, I cannot sit at this desk because there is too much noise around me.
Kanisha, read the chat.
I had a look, but there was no cherry chocolate oranges left.
Oh, that's a shame.
I really wanted it. This week's been okay. Today's been paid. Me too. I pay most of the bills day. Well, technically I got paid a day early, so my bills will come out tomorrow. Well, a bunch of them anyway. I'll start. But I get a reasonably good wage, so it leaves me with something to spend on goodies and ting. So, and I won't talk like that again. Really looking forward to next Friday, as it's my first arts class. Oh, banging!
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, like, are they having you prepare anything? Like, do you know what you're going to be doing, or is it? Do you reckon it's just going to be kind of like a, introductory class? Like, yo, get to know each other. You're probably going to be looking at each other's business. My first drama class in high school, the teacher sat us down and she was like, oh, okay, everybody sit in a circle.
Oh, love it.
I
Classic.
want you to... She was like in her 60s probably, white hair. And we're all sat around the circle and she was like, right, okay, I want you to tell... When it's your turn, I want you to say your name, but I want you to clap on the syllables. So mine would be Mrs. Jones. And we were like...
Wow. Yeah, I hate that shit.
I imagine you had to do quite a lot of that sort of thing.
More complex versions, like these all sorts of like ice-breaking games and stuff
Yeah.
that you do as a fucking grown-up. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
there's nothing
It's
worse
like,
that I hate when they're like...
I'm an adult.
Yeah, especially like when it's like a day with your team. Like, I know these people, I work with them day in, day out, 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
Well, including my lunches. And, like, I don't need to fucking introduce myself and do 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Like, it just...
I hate it.
I can't think of anything interesting for mine. My life's so fucking bonkers, I can't think of a lie.
Psych. It was 2 truths all along. It was 3 truths. This guy.
But,
Kick him.
Yeah. They said I should get an email sometime this week, but I'm willing to go in with an open and creative and imaginative mind.
Yeah,
I think that's
way
the best way to do it, yeah.
Best way to approach it, I think. Okay, what we got in this?
I would just say probably try and be less jaded than me and Matt about doing icebreakers.
I mean, it's not hard to be less jaded than me for anything, really. So, go for it.
Matt.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
Got heartburn.
Kel fucking surprise.
Why is my life so hard?
Why is your life so fucking hard?
I wish I knew. Like I say,
It's because you're a bad person, Kanisha.
I make a fairly
It's the
decent
only
wage,
possible
but
explanation.
being that I am all responsible and schniz, there's not a lot left.
There's a lot of stress in it.
Well, I support you.
Just a lot of stress in it.
I feel unwell, sir.
I said good day, sir.
Good day.
Alright. I bet you do, Charlie. I bet you do. You poor neck. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Fucking too right. Fucking too right.
I like that as Charlie's mentioned his neck, you're suddenly like, oh yeah, mine.
Well, I have to crane forward to see the fucking screen.
Yeah, to be fair, I can't make out that name because
It is
it's dark. It's dark on a dark colour.
It's Ihotinu. Or I hope this acronym of a username is not already in use.
Oh god.
I know, it's awful. I love it. That's why we love him.
It's not that it's awful, it's just the amount of effort that went into that is not proportional.
Well, is it ever? Like, is
Very
it
well
ever?
remembered, sir.
I put an already in there that wasn't there. So, I failed in that. Look at him. Look at the cat is doing a
I'm gonna
stretch.
go check his belly to see how it's going.
Running with the devil.
Going back okay.
Hey.
Oh, it's a bit sweaty because you've been curled up.
Have I delivered any frozen semen lately? No, I haven't actually.
Isn't that what you guys were doing last night?
Hey. Oh, she's farted again.
By she, he's
Pepper's-
referring to Pepper, not me.
Pepper's farted again. No, what am I delivering? I'm delivering materials for large-scale construction at the moment, but I'm trying to get my my rank up for delivery time, so I'm looking at doing more timed deliveries at the moment. It's the way to go. A lot of purple packages. Who doesn't love a purple package?
Listen, stop telling Charlie what you're going to get him for Christmas.
Hey, it's a year out. It's okay.
It's a year out. That's what's going to make it purple.
Hey, right.
Pre-prism's no joke, my friend.
You're telling me? Fucking hell.
I'll forget it. Don't worry.
I'll forget. Oh yeah, he'll forget. He will forget.
I found a good subreddit that I think you'll like. It's called Big Boys, and it's just chunky animals.
Big
boy with an E at the end.
boys. Thank you.
I showed Matt one today, and it was a gigantic cow chasing like a dog around a field.
Good cow.
Would you, kind sir, get your clothes
Look
out
at
of
that.
my chair?
Look at that.
Oh my god, he listened.
Boy with an E on
Boy
the end.
with an E
Yes.
on the end.
Yeah.
Big boy, yeah.
Boy.
I'm gonna double check it now because I'm suddenly really fucking.
I'm getting like colour options for stuff that
Yeah. Big boy.
Big boy.
Okay, I'll be right back.
If you yeah, go admire some doggos.
It's a subreddit for large animals behaving like domestic pets.
Just keep us
After all, they're really, really good boys deep down.
Keep us on in the background, so occasionally you just my fucking broken voice trying to laugh. I'm not delivering that with a
better than
bot.
my fucking Muttley laugh today. What the fuck? Just turn into a
So you can deliver that with a bot.
He's doing the thing that you like.
I like it when cats clean themselves. I think it's cute. Shut up.
I have doggos to admire. It's not just doggos. They've got like big ass cows and things.
Delivery bots. I love them.
Oh, I don't know why. They just make me very.
They're so good. They're so good and weird.
Oh, should I forward on that video of the good boy I found in the wild today?
Yeah, why not? Right, so facilities, Mr. Bob.
Do you wish to
Late Night is 4-star. I'll tell you what, why? Why don't I just see what's on? That's a fragile delivery. It's excellent, apparently, Geeks.
I thought you might like
Excellent. Engineer, I'm Max.
Also
with
forwarded
Engineer.
you
Elder,
a
I'm
video of it's literally like a second long that I
actually
sent to
Elder.
Matt of a good boy I found in the wild. I gave him a stroke. He was a very good boy.
Material collection and delivery. That's something. Metals and special alloys.
Your settlements look like the Orion's belt.
You look like the Orion's belt.
Too short, poor doggo, please.
Oh, more doggo. Yeah, bowler gun. I don't want to get a anti-BT thing yet. And I've got trikes. Oh no, I didn't. Fool. Yeah, I'm gonna go see the Elder. I'm gonna retrieve a bike.
Your bike
And
seems
away
to
we
be
go.
more of a trike.
Yeah,
But it's got the big wheels on the.
Woo!
Wait, how does that work for stability? Surely it's harder to steer because you've got two wheels in the front and one wheel in the back.
No. It's so you can get through terrain quicker, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna put some of this on the bike. however much of it I can. I think I can put... Yeah, I can. I can put quite a lot of this on the bike. I think... Yeah, so that's as much as I can put on the bike. Auto arrange. Boom! Job's a good un! No, it's a trike when you want to go slow. When you want to go fast, the front two wheels join together.
Oh, okay.
Well, of course, it uses up a lot more battery, but if you're on the roads, it's fine. Because your battery's constantly it doesn't drain your battery when you're on the power grid.
For some reason, I just got a really vivid, like fucking intrusive thought of just the
Years
screaming
up.
cowboy in the corner of your screen. I do feel that, like, the next time Chris tries to do, like, a video, you should just appear in
Just
the
do the
corner
screaming cowboy, yeah.
as the screaming cowboy. I'd enjoy that. I love it when cats do the little tongue stick outs and you catch them. Yeah, mine don't really do that very often. Pepper sometimes falls asleep with her mouth open and looks like some form of demon that's trying to inhale your soul.
It's because our cats are a pair of cunts.
Mr. Cat will sometimes do TVs when he's...
Oh yeah, and his little teeth.
Yeah. No, they're both a bit...
Cute.
I remember someone in work posted a picture of their cat and it looked dead fucking real, and I was like, why do you get that and I get this?
Yeah.
And I posted the one of her like...
She's such a goofball.
She's so gross. And I like that we've had her checked out and she's just medically gross. We've been like, oh yeah, she snores and like, sounds like she can't breathe too well.
Yeah,
and like her eye leaks sometimes and like, yeah, she's just grody. Like,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
it's fine. She's fine, she's healthy, she's just gross and with a short palate. Try not to get dusty litter.
Yeah.
She'll struggle more.
Oh, she'll
I do think
now
she
she'll
is
struggle
inbred.
more, right?
And I don't mean the time when I literally found her in a loaf of bread.
Yeah, she does like to do that.
Not just that one time.
Oh no, it's a camp. Through we go! The only way out is through, Keeks. See you later,
Enough about that
bozos!
curry you had the other week.
Wee, I'm riding free. Woohoo!
You leave Yoo-hoo out of this.
I'm running free, yeah. I'm running free. I'm running free, yeah. I'm running free. You think we're gonna go on foot from here? There's only 225 meters till my destination.
Just gonna send Charlie the photos that synced to the.
No, I sent him
Google.
to him on WhatsApp already. He knows exactly how bad they are. But we were all very drunk, so
No, it just makes me laugh. Like his photos with you and the other fella.
Yeah, Rick.
Really nice, really fun, really clear.
Yeah,
Yours are like ah.
Which just fucking describes me like to a T.
Oh, I just love it.
Just like
10 to 3 in the morning. I was like, what does he need? Just don't need
Fucking
to go.
idiot.
Do I need to go get him?
I would not call you to come and get me at 10 to 3 in the morning unless it was an absolute emergency. Like, I need you to come and get me and take me to the hospital because I'm dying.
I love that.
Then I might call you at 10 to 3
and
in the
then
morning.
you're really salty email to
Oh, fucking hell. Hate him. Hate him. I did get a response, by the way. It was just like, we're very, very sorry. We take this very seriously and have passed it on to the drivers. So, okay. I mean, what else you can do, like... Oh, yeah, I saw that you mentioned the Inside Number 9 trailer was out. I've not checked it out yet, but I've not watched a bunch of it. There's a lot of Inside Number 9 I've not watched, so it's that's more Chris's purview. TBH. He's the Inside Number 9 man. He's the Inside Man. Alright, activate that terminal. Let's get these sleeping pills delivered. Why does an old man want this many sleeping tablets? I think he's just gonna end it all.
I'm gonna make a Tumblr that is just your accidental screen caps.
Yeah, alright. Great gerb. I need to start doing more premium deliveries.
Do you remember when it was A647? Or what about when it was 129 on the 9th of January? Or what about when
Great times. Great
the
times.
calendar notification came up for adventure and backlogging at 2056
Oh, great times.
on Monday? Wait, you were also reading about cryptologic technicians know that real.
What?
I can't read the rest because passwords are required to keep your account safe.
Yeah, because my fucking Reddit password keeps getting reset constantly. To the point where I just don't even bother logging in now. So I'm like, fuck you, Reddit.
What about when it was 9 minutes to 5 on the 1st of January? I get notifications about this at work. Like, Matt's added photos to the shared library, and it's just fucking accidental spotlights. Practice the guitar. 18 minutes past 3.
I hate you
what
so
about
much.
On
What about on?
what about when it was 3 degrees? And Justice League composer Danny Elfman said Zack Snyder never finished his Snyder Cut. Everything about Watchmen's explosive 7th episode.
Everything about
Oh, what about this one, which is just your ear? Oh God, I love it.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. I don't know why I take it, you know. I've got to know, Simon, how on earth do you keep all this TV knowledge in your head? 20 years since Papa Lazarus first appeared in the second series of League of Gentlemen. As of the 14th of January.
Sweet.
I mean, I'm impressed by the breadth of your knowledge. How do you keep track of it? Is there like a TV pop culture calendar up? Do you think?
I don't know if there's pop culture one. I used to use TV Time to keep track of when American shows were out when I watched them completely legally online.
Yeah. Definitely. Just like the same way that I didn't. No, it's not good, is it?
What the fuck, man?
It's not good. I don't know why there's a screen cap of the Doolittle poster on Instagram from Robert Downey Jr.'s Instagram in my save. I don't know why it's there.
What about when it was 6 minutes to 6?
It's because I've got
On
these
the 29th
massive,
of November.
huge fucking sausage fingers. Look at the size of that. Look at how big that thumb
I was
is.
scrolling through and I was like, what the fuck's happening there?
Look at how big that thumb is. Look at how small these buttons are. So, of course I'm pressing things I shouldn't be.
Episode 295, no such thing as a 200-meter baguette.
can't stop laughing because it hurts so much. Oh
What
God!
about this ways?
I don't know how that I reckon would have been me putting the
It was
phone in the holder.
Well, no, you'd arrived at home.
Had I arrived? Or maybe it was me trying to get it out of the holder then. I don't fucking know. I don't know how half of this shit happens.
I just like that you've given up.
If I'm completely honest.
They just live in the library now.
Yeah.
Like this wonderful one from 1 minute past 1 on the 22nd of October.
Fucking hell.
We've got some more way screenshots.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Is it just in case you forget where you live? Oh, yeah, that's it.
You're a funny woman.
Funny looking.
Jesus Christ. I don't know why it is what it is.
Oh, what about when these guys liked PlayStation Europe?
I don't know. I don't know why I screen capped that. I can't give you any answers. Because I don't believe there are any.
I don't know what this is.
That is just a blank screen that I managed to screen cap somehow. I don't know either. I don't know either. Couldn't tell you. I've got nothing. I've got nothing.
Do you have a thing for Andrew Lincoln?
No, I do not.
Why have you screen capped his gift to me? You're perfect. Did you just need the affirmation?
No, it was just me.
He thinks I'm perfect.
I randomly screen capped something on Twitter for reasons which at this time I cannot surmise. I don't know why I felt the need to screen cap that particular Twitter post. You're asking me for answers to questions that I don't have. I'm not even sure they exist. What? See, that's not even a screen cap. That's just photos. How have I taken photos of that?
I don't know. I don't know. I think the one of just your
fuck is
ear
wrong
is
with me?
probably my favourite.
Why is there a photo of just my ear on my camera roll?
I don't know.
Can anybody hear me? That's just my straight up fucking lock screen. My vanilla ass fucking lock screen.
Our shared library is such pure trash. Blurry ass photos from you, screen caps, and endless memes from me. Just, like, where's your photos? There's a couple of all the people that you like. We don't take photos, but I've got 12,000 shit memes and a picture of his ear.
I don't know what's
Not
happening.
even in focus.
I don't know what's happening here right now.
Well, I don't know. There's a screen
What is
cap of the
this?
word blow with a finger over the O. Is that suggestive? It's not the best pickup line I've ever heard. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god! Remember when you had all these apps in your?
Oh god, is that laugh as painful to listen to as it is?
Well, how about the It Follows original motion picture soundtrack?
Oh, Jesus. The Green Goblins entered the room. Yeah,
I can't go any further back, but there's pictures of your old work on there and everything.
Oh, Jesus. Well, to be fair, I needed those at the time.
I can go further back, but I'm not going to.
I mean, you could. What would you find? Probably not a great deal, to be honest.
In answer to your question, I suppose that I absorb the knowledge, be it telly, movie, or history, and I sometimes enjoy the behind-the-scenes info. I'm the same. That's why I like TV trivia and movie trivia, because I like to know the story behind the story. I'm a font of information, no matter how mundane or interesting or fun, etc. And now the Green Goblin's into them. Back to formula.
Finish it. We've got to see the lighthouse as well when that comes out.
Good.
Just want to see black and white Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson arguing with each other.
Is that all it's about?
There's two dudes in a lighthouse. Things get weird.
Do they fuck?
Couldn't tell you, Keeks. I'd like to believe so. Because everybody fucks.
Oh, did you see Ian McKellen pretended to propose to Patrick Stewart?
Yeah, that was cool.
And then had a big old snog.
They're good friends. Good pair of dudes.
Oh, look at that belly.
It's a good belly. What can you say?
Yeah, Mr. Cat's growing back his fur. He's looking like a homeless shite. Wow, she's even more on that brush now. Mate.
I'm all over that brush. Ah, another elder deliverer. Oh, do that one.
Are you going to take him his senior napkins?
I'm taking his fucking pacemaker.
Take him a Duracell bunny.
Take him a rampant rabbit.
God. So as like part of the charity stuff that we do in work, each team will like take a month and just try and raise a bunch of money. And one of the things they were like, for Valentine's Day, we're gonna just like fill these hampers with like loads of Valentine-y shit. So pick something up if you see it. And we'll raffle it off at the Valentine's Day. And people are, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. And then my deputy team manager of the work was like, yeah, let's just fill ours with loads of weird shit like cock rings and love eggs. They're like, no. They'd know which team it was, and we'd get in trouble. And then
I'm all in favour of more cock rings and love eggs in the world, but
Victor was like, what's a love egg? And I was like, you don't need to know. Don't about it. And he was like, I kind of do.
You
and I
don't
was like,
need to know.
If you want to ruin
you
your
don't need
Google
to know.
search and go on incognito, go for it. But
you don't need to know.
It's fine, mate.
You don't need to know about love eggs.
If you've made it this far into your life, you're fine. I don't wish to, introduce you at this juncture.
I mean,
when you're about twice
why
my age,
the
I would
hell
wager.
not?
Maybe a bit younger. What have I just returned
Well,
to?
exactly. What have you just returned to?
I was just explaining that in work we've been as like one of the various things that we've done to raise money for charity. So like today we had like a tombola to raise money for Australia, and they were just like bring in some gifts that you got given for Christmas that you don't want, and we'll raffle them off. So we raffled it off and raised about 126 quid, which is not bad for stuff that nobody really likes.
Shit.
So one of the things that we're going to be doing is doing like a Valentine's thing, so that my manager was just like, if you see something cheap, go in, just pick it up, and then we'll stick it in this hamper, and they'll all get kind of raffled off at the before Valentine's. And my deputy team manager was like, put a love egg in ours. Cock rings.
Love egg.
Lube. We were like,
love eggs and cock rings.
We're like, no.
Fantastic.
They'll know which team it is, and we'll get in trouble. And one of
you can drive
my
over
other co-workers
ladders.
was literally like,
I wasn't sure if you could drive over ladders. I didn't want to risk my cargo. I never tried it.
So yeah, and then one of my other co-workers was confused and was like,
I've got to go clambering up there anyway, so... Your tombolas are never that interesting.
well, it wasn't in the tombola today, thankfully. It's just what someone was trying to push to have put in there.
What, pushing to have the love eggs put in?
One way or another. The Duchess would be pleased.
The Duchess would be pleased.
Are you thinking about Toffee Apple Chew?
Toffee Apple Chew in the corner, drinking from a bucket of fine
Cider.
What?
Yeah, if you don't listen to My Dad Wrote a Porno,
that won't make any sense.
Just give it a listen. To be honest, if you
do,
it doesn't make a ton of sense, but it's really funny.
If you know, you know. I gotta get up. This
I love My Dad
hill.
Wrote a Porno. Oh god, it's so good.
It is very good.
I remember we got stuck in a load of traffic, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I've heard this is funny, so I'm just gonna put it on. And we were like in tears
Rivets
in a traffic jam.
So many pomegranates.
Oh god, I forgot about the rivet nipples. It's been so long.
Erotica.
We're now deep in the spy fair, and I don't understand it.
Erotica written by a man who doesn't seem to have any concept of female anatomy.
That we're on, what is it, like book 5, book 4 now?
Book 5?
We've seen Belinda naked more times than I can count, but only just learned that she has that weird tattoo.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What? Yes!
What?
It
Fuck
is.
me sideways.
I mean, I think Rocky will try. And then he'll have a nice turkey sandwich with a youngish man.
or a shortish man.
Whatever happened to Jim Sterling? That's what I want to know.
He's on YouTube. Oh, not that one.
Is his cum still blue?
Probably. Fucking hell. It's such a weird show. I mean, the show itself isn't actually that weird. It's the book that they're reading on the show that's just...
It's the fact that you can clearly hear sometimes that, like, in tears reading this shit.
It's like, what is this? Why would...
It's just brilliant.
It honestly fills me with confidence that if I wanted
penis
to...
still flaky, god yes.
Penis still... Oh, flaky penis! I honestly... fills me with the confidence that if I ever really wanted to, I could probably publish something, no problem. Because he managed it.
He self-published.
Yeah, I can just self-publish.
I don't know if
it's
we
fine.
have the disposable income.
It's fine.
To be like, if I pay you, will you let other people have the opportunity to pay for this?
Oh, man. I am surprised to see him. Why isn't he dead? Why isn't he dead?
Managed it.
He did, which was very surprising. I never had him. I don't remember him ever really showing an interest in novels. I guess he was working on a script or two over time. So I guess that's just a natural progression of that.
I just assumed Matty Bun was a nickname for you.
No,
Is it not a love name?
There was a Matthew Bunn in our year. Drama school.
To be fair, yours is the generation of Matts. Like, there's a solid, 2 years around your date of birth where everyone was called Matt.
Yeah.
Hence why...
As he keep giving
my brother's girlfriend...
doesn't it?
Their sister's fella's Matt. Lucy's sister's fella is also a Matt.
Yeah.
There's many Matts around your age.
So many Matts. Right, where are we on now?
In reading, never mind writing.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can do a Strand contract with Charlie, because I've not... His username has not popped up in my game yet. But he didn't play it for a while. I don't know why it doesn't populate your friends on this list first. Then I don't think I know anyone else who's playing Death Stranding.
Can you search for them?
No, you can't. It's because it seems
just
to be a
gotta
text search. You just got to scroll through.
It's the same dumb name as it is here.
Yeah.
I played it a week or two ago. Say my name, say
Oh, I
my
could make a
name.
strand contract
Right
with
there
soft
in
and
the
wet.
email.
Soft and wet. Love it.
Mm.
I need to watch more of that. No, his name's not showing up. It's very strange.
It was a very oozy and mucusy show.
Oh, I love how oozy and mucusy it is. Look at that. That's someone who's finished the game. That's someone who's fucking platinumed it. I tell you what. Speaking of my dad wrote a porno. Did your dad write a porno, Charlie?
Essence.
Essence! Yeah, love it. Love it.
Soft and wet. Why? You come across soft and wet a lot.
Well, I think the lists are probably effectively the same because these are players that I've interacted with either directly or indirectly.
Were they soft and wet when you interacted?
Soft and wet. Soft.
Soft, warm, and wet.
Soft and wet. Beach too sandy.
I want to
water
live
too wet.
like common people.
I want to live like common people. I want to do whatever common people do.
Like my bridges, Matthew.
I would love to like your bridges, but I can't see your bridges. I don't need to take shit to the engineer. I've already. Oh,
Was the
retrieve.
engineer inside you the whole time?
Retrieve cell stimulation. Cell stimulation medication.
That is 100% Viagra.
Stolen by mules.
Neil's got a peg too.
Deliver handmade pickles.
Matthew was a very popular
To
name
Lake
during
Knot.
the 90s, 80s.
I should go back to Lake.
Yeah, this is what I
Really?
mean. Like I say, it's your name has come in a wave, and there is a generation
Stop
of
flirting with me.
you.
Well, you know, it just happens. When it happens, it just happens.
Look, he's gonna get the stem cell.
No, I'm not. I'm
medication.
not going
He's
to get.
gonna-
I'm not going to go and get the cell stimulation medication. I'm going to take handmade pickles
No.
to Lake Knot City,
Oh.
so I can get my 5-star rating with them.
Charlie's gonna give you a pickle.
All this pickle talk. Well, they are very salty.
They used to do a pickleback shot in Red's True. So you do like a shot of whiskey and then a shot of pickle juice. Apparently,
Good way to
it was
ruin
quite
good whiskey.
nice, but I would not try it, for I am not a big fan of raw whiskey or pickles. It sounds like my worst nightmare.
See, I love.
And I'm guaranteed to get heartburn from it. There is no win for me. Oh, fuck! What the fuck was that?
The wind just blew me off the fucking hill.
So I was like, he's having a little wander. No, he's fucking gone.
1% damage. I'll be all right.
That's
Fucking
revolting.
hell.
Raw whiskey. Yeah, it was.
Raw whiskey.
I know the terminology's neat.
You just like you saying raw.
I just think raw is a more visceral image.
You're just a fucking contrarian, can you admit it?
Oh, it triggers you, and that
It
pleases me.
I'm so triggered. Owning the libs. Raw whiskey.
But yeah, so
Shut up, BB, or I'll hit you.
He's such a caring father.
I know, right?
But yeah, no, the people I was with, one of them tried it and they said it was alright, but I was like, ooh. But then they also had the donut burger, which is I think like 2,500
Yeah,
kilocalories.
the donut burger's one I was like, I'm glad I've tried it, but I have no desire to ever eat it again. Like, it's not.
Oh, the steak there is so good.
Oh, the steak is so good. If I ever get to a point where I'm like, this is definitely going to be the last ever steak I eat, I'll go eat it at Red's.
Mm.
No,
Well,
like,
we've already
alright.
technically bypassed that point because we no longer eat beef.
Yeah, true, I suppose. We're never going to eat another steak.
Never gonna steak again. Guilty feet have got no meat.
Guilty teeth ain't got no chewing, baby.
I mean, we can. There's nothing stopping us, but we're trying to be better.
My moral centre.
We're garbage people, but we're trying.
We
Like, we're a
stop-
bit too selfish to be veggie, so we're not quite there yet.
On the way back,
But we're trying. We've made adjustments. We already cut out lamb.
on the way back to Charlie's from our night out last night, we stopped for a pizza, I ordered a barbecue chicken pizza. I was not expecting pepperoni to come on it. I was like, why is there pepperoni on my barbecue chicken? I'm not complaining. I'm going to eat the fucking thing either way. But it's like,
yeah, we're trying to give up pork at the moment.
I'm
But
not
it's
doing.
Not quite, it's not quite going well.
I'm not doing well on my lack of red meat. Like,
Well, no. Like I say, we're not eating lamb and we're not eating beef. The pork we're trying to cut down on. It just seems to keep sliding its dick in.
so,
Just the tip.
just a pork tip.
Oh god.
Just a pip.
I thought it was bad when you said the words yawning donkey. Jesus. No, baggy axe wound.
Baggy axe, yeah.
That was the one that was truly harrowing.
We were coming. What did we? It was coming. You.
I'm just gonna let you fill in the gaps because you
I
seem
can't
to
remember
have
what we'd
started from an
seen.
awkward point.
I can't remember what we'd seen, but we would. Oh no, we'd seen something like someone doing a pickup line about fingering someone.
Oh yeah.
And then it was both being like, that's
Yeah.
one of the most unattractive things you could say to a person.
I'm part of the.
It's like there's nothing puts someone
like
off like be like, I'm gonna finger you.
There's like a group about all killer no filler, and someone posted to it like a bunch of really fucking tight shutdowns to absolute fuckboys. So other people posting one, and one was literally like, "I'm gonna finger you," and
I'm gonna finger you.
And I was literally like, "Oh God, it's just a really grim descriptor."
But
like,
so then
the moment anyone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you fingered," it's just like, "Mate, no, I'd rather not." Like, I'd rather you snap my fingers.
Yeah. like you don't say it.
Like,
you
I
can't
would rather
say.
It have a more horrible, literal meaning because it just sounds unpleasant.
You can't talk about fingering.
It's just.
It's
such a gross term, man.
That got us onto the sort of game of coming up with alliterative euphemisms / dysphemisms for fingering.
Yeah.
Like clawing the clunge.
Oh, twat tickle. That was.
Tickling twat. Yeah. And I think was it beating the baggy axe wound? I think it was.
I think one of them was like bopping it.
Bopping the beef curtains.
Fucking hell. What was that for the yawning donkey then? What was the why? As in, why God, why?
Is it yanking the yawning donkey? Or something like that?
I think that's more of one for you.
Well, you know, I do what I can. But yeah, that was the fucking bizarre thing we decided to.
This is what happens when we're tired and we're left alone with each other. This is how low the conversation gets.
Oh
God.
Oh God. The raw whiskey. I think I'm gonna have to go out and not city soon.
I think our conversation was too visceral.
Yeah, we've lost him.
We've lost someone. Farewell, fair traveller.
I think I'm gonna have to go on the.
Oh, it's a long neck. The sun.
I told you there was a long neck thing in there. I know.
I think you'd really love it. Like
I had a bike and I don't know where it's gone.
Because you can go into the cauldrons where the machines make the machines, and I think you'd really dig them. They're all cool and creepy.
I have seen quite a fair bit of it from when you played it, and I know I would dig it. I just need to get round to it.
I also cannot remember for the life of me the guy who plays Silence.
Lance Reddick.
Yeah, he's so fucking good.
This guy who plays Karen in John Wick, innit?
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you hear Cyberpunk got pushed back to like September?
Surprising no one. That's gonna be a fucking PS5 and Xbox Series X launch game. That's not. I would not be shocked. No, not philosophy talk. We don't talk philosophy, unless it's the philosophy of pickup lines.
Not really. We just generally, it's mostly like, hey Matt, look at this internet thing I found. Hey Matt, look at this other.
Look at this internet
thing. What comics are we reading tonight?
Memes. Is this memes?
Yeah, he'll actually be reading a comic and I'll be like, oh, so what are we reading tonight?
And then I have to explain comic books. And if you've
You
ever...
don't have to explain comic books. I
No.
understand what a fucking comic book is.
Not in like... Not the concept of comic books.
There were two blokes that got together.
No, not the concept of comic books, but like the absurdity of comic books.
Yeah,
like...
Well, that's the thing as well. A lot of the current incarnations look very different now. And you'll be reading some of the OG stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I've taken it
up.
up...
Is that? And you'll be like, right.
I've taken it up on myself to read all of Fantastic Four. And I'm currently like 200 odd issues in, so I'm in like the mid 70s, mid 70s.
There's so many big foreheads in it.
So many big foreheads, because even by the mid 70s, like 100 odd issues after Jack Kirby's off the title, people are still trying to draw like Jack Kirby. But it's also because Joe Sino, who was the inker on that stuff, is still inking Fantastic Four after like 200 odd issues. So he started inking it in like the early 60s, and he's still inking it by mid 70s. Which is just so that, you know, obviously a lot of that, particularly the angles and stuff, is that's Joe Sino. And that's part of what makes it so impressive. What makes it look so good.
She just turned around to me and went,
Weird clap back.
alright.
Come on, give me an S. Yeah, boy! I need to get 20 legend grade premium deliveries for a trophy. Because I've decided I'm going to platinum this. I'm a skilled courier! Woo!
Dream, dream, dream.
Ooh.
Dream, dream. When I want you to hold me tight, when I want you through the night, whenever I want you, all I have to do. Woo.
Dream. Oh, I've lost my mind.
I'm so tired.
I'm gonna go visit the film director. Fuck it. And then
I barely slept, and then I had all the sleep on Thursday, and then I slept like 2 hours last
yeah,
night.
I've not been sleeping basically
What
at
the
all.
fuck? Honestly, I love the both of you and your quirkiness
thanks,
and
Simon.
uniqueness. You're both funny, kind, supportive, interesting, and I know I've mentioned this before. but
No,
I feel
she
like-
is. I'm not.
Thank you. I don't feel like I'm
She's-
particularly kind. I feel like I'm kind of like charcoal. I'm useful and I do things,
Keeks is
but I don't taste particularly good on my own.
some mayonnaise on it's fine. Keeks is everything positive about this relationship, and I'm everything else. That's how it works, really.
Oh god, this relationship is trash. If I'm the only good thing about it.
Oh
We're
no!
basically a flat on the side of a rusted car.
It's like if our relationship is a car, it's like all one colour apart from one door. That's me.
Oh my god, clearly had a smash and it didn't go well.
It's dented and it's the wrong colour. It might not even be from the same model of car.
No, I love it. I saw like that guy the other day where he took his fucking bumper, but it was like fully swinging. Like we were both just like, why wouldn't you just
What
take it
the
off?
fuck is he
Because it's
doing?
not holding your license plate in place.
No.
Like, why have you decided I can't lose this bit of the bumper? I can't lose this bit of shitty plastic that
Fuck
hangs over the rest of the
me.
shitty plastic. So it's just duct taped on and just swinging like a fucking testicle. It was wonderful.
It was quite.
I mean, it was terrible,
quite
but
wonderful.
it was wonderful.
It was
We were
quite
both
wonderful.
like, that car would be so much nicer without that shit bit of duct tape on it.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's like if you were to look at our car, there's a bit where someone like clipped a wing mirror. Because for a while I was like, what the fuck? Why is it leaking on the driver's side? Because for some reason, when I get a car, it has to leak in the footwell. Because the same happened when I had a Corsa. And then now it just leaks on one of the back seats sometimes when it rains.
Oh yeah, just
but it's
sometimes.
not on the chair, it's on the footwell. It's weird. But it seems to bypass the boot. Like, the boot doesn't really get wet. Oh god, it's so fucking weird. But yeah, so it started leaking in the driver's side. And I was like, what the fuck? Wait, what is this with me and leaky cars? And then I was cleaning the car one day.
What is this?
What the? Someone's like full on crack this. That's how the water's getting in. So then I'm too cheap to get my fucking wing mirror replaced. Because the wing mirror itself was fine. It was the plastic bit where it attaches to the car. So I just got some black putty and like put it over it, and that's worked well.
Some black pudding? No wonder it looks like a fucking mess.
No, do you remember? It was that Millie put.
I know.
Where you like rub it together, and it was like white putty and black putty. When you mixed it together, it made a dark grey putty that was supposed to be black.
Kanisha, I was making a joke that completely failed to land. You don't have to explain what Millie put is.
I'm not explaining to you.
And
I put it over the crack to kind
savage.
of stop any water getting in. But then I was like, that
So
is
wounded.
clear. That is very clearly grey. So, as you worked at Starbucks in the time and had fucking shitloads of Sharpies, I coloured in the putty with a Sharpie. That's our relationship.
A lot of Sharpies.
I've
Our
covered over the
relationship
crack
is
with putty and coloured it in to make it look more normal.
Well,
but
that-
it really doesn't look normal and it looks out of place.
That makes me feel more secure than ever, Keeks. Thanks.
No, it's us. It's together. I'm not saying I'm better. I'm not saying you're worse. I'm just saying that together we're fine.
I'm not saying you're better. I'm not saying you're worse. I'm not saying you're worse.
You're not going to be saying anything if you keep talking.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow. Which is probably for the best.
She's just like, well, I said this.
Oh, gee, Scoob.
I don't know.
Ah.
Haven't you been a teenager for like 12 years? I guess so. Yes. What do you talk about that? I had a stroke.
I had a stroke. I think Charlie was lying to me. I don't think you can drive over ladders.
Maybe you have to put your wheel together.
No, maybe you have to put your wheel together. No, because if you
I
go...
have a wheel. I have a sock. You can have that.
Wiggling the wheel.
You can have that tiny bit of glitter that's on your nose.
Why? How and why have I got glitter on my nose?
I don't know. You went to a metal show. How you've come back? Well, there
Well,
was a brothel
I mean,
with
actually-
the pizza shop.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was one of the weirdest conversations I've ever had.
Did you stick your nose into the gold? Did you find the ocean? Could you hear the screams?
I didn't have any money on me, so I wouldn't have got past the
I
door.
mean, you could have tried going up with your pizza. They might have.
Ah!
I'll give you a sniff for a slice.
Give you a sniff for a slice. Ah, no, that's not a thing.
I don't know. I worked with someone once who sucked off a taxi driver because he didn't have fare. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'd just rather walk.
Yep.
Personally.
Yeah. I'm stuck in all the rocks. That's where I'm going. I'm going to the film director's house.
Just remember to cry when he asks you if you want to be famous.
I do want to be famous.
And then slowly unbutton your top.
Like that weird bit from Fame.
Fame. Emotional scar.
And I don't think it ever comes up again either.
I don't know. It's like a 70s movie, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, well, like one of the girls is pressured into doing some dodgy photos, and she's very upset about it, and then it never comes up again. I don't think. But it's been a while since I've seen
Well,
Fame.
it's just like, we want to comment on it, but we don't really want to make a thing of it
I
because
mi-
it's not really a thing at the moment.
I
so-
might be misremembering it, but I might also be conflating it with a different film, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because it's been a long time.
I mean, just fucking shit's fucked, Joe.
Shit is fucked. It definitely is. There he is. There's the film director's house.
Oh my god, you really are going to a film director's house.
What, did you think I was lying?
No, I thought you were joking.
No.
I thought it was in line with the sort of stuff we were talking about.
Kanisha, you should know that I don't need to make jokes about this game. It's plenty absurd to be funny on its own. No, you cannot. You can't drive. You can't drive up ladders. You were lying to me, Charles.
I think Charlie's gone.
Yes, I've seen a chorus line. I've seen a chorus line.
I kind of want to go see a musical. They were doing a Buffy one, Once More with Feeling, but it's only down on in London.
See, the idea of a musical just irritates me. It's like, let's do these songs and we'll just do them really poorly and it'll be funny. It's like, is it though? Like the bits of it that when they did the Cell Block Tango bit on Guilty Feminist, I was like, this isn't funny. This is just people singing badly. It doesn't entertain me.
Yeah, no. To be fair, some of the musical bits on Guilty Feminist are kind of hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like when I went to see the live show, Jenny and Claire was very good.
No, but it's just the concept of like.
No, but this is what I mean.
This
Like
is...
Jenny and Claire was good. I can't remember the name of one of the last. I want to say Jessica something. And then there was an Irish comedian, Catherine Bohart, whose entire set, whenever she's on anything, is about the fact that she's bi and she's dating a woman.
Yeah.
And it's fine. Like some of her jokes
That's
are really
very
funny,
one-note.
but it just after you've heard, like, if it was the first time I'd seen her, I'd have probably laughed my tits off. But I've heard her make those jokes a lot because she's co-hosted or she's been a guest on it so often on the podcast. I'm like, not a lot of this is new. Like, she's got some good material about her OCD and stuff, which I think is good because obviously it brings that sort of thing to the public eye. But
yeah, that is.
Yeah, she just makes a lot of it. It's just a lot of reused material, so that was a bit boring. But the last that they got to sing, she was good. Her voice was good, but the songs were all kind of samey, and I couldn't honestly tell you where one song finished and another started. Like they were all. It was like when we went to see Florence in the opening act.
Yeah.
Like Wet or something, and fuck me, were they wet.
Yeah, it was just a bit.
Meh.
Like that. Yeah.
I told we should go see Matilda though.
I've seen Matilda. It's fucking great. It's really
And
good.
the older sibling says Mary Poppins is good.
I can believe that.
Took the nephew to
Yeah.
watch it a while ago.
I have heard Mary Poppins is quite good. Right, that is my.
Are you okay, Snoop?
That's my
I feel like she's
destination.
dissolving. She's getting a bit chunky as well, which I like.
Yeah.
Just a little bit chunky. I don't want her to be fat because she'll have health problems. Just a little bit chunky. I want her to just be cuddly and warm. I don't. Basically, what I'm saying is I don't want to have to pay for heating.
Yeah, good.
Oh, my manager's got a new little kitten which was showing me a video today, and like she's got like a toddler, and it's like this little Peppa Pig van. It was just like driving around, and the kitten was just like.
Meh.
And I was saying to her about how Mr. Cat was a bit of a prima donna, and I gave him a bit of a raw chicken once, and he was just like,
Just
like, you gave him raw? Yeah. She's like, can you have it raw? And I was like, well, yeah, he's a cat.
It's got different digestive juices than we have.
I've literally watched him eat a bird raw because I was.
Yeah,
trying to
you
get
can
the
give him
fucking-
raw chicken. He eats
like-
raw birds
I was
on a fucking regular basis.
I was trying. Honestly, he brought a bird and I was trying to get it off him, and he went outside. He picked it up, ran outside with it. The poor little thing. I was trying to get it off him again, and then he refused to give it me. Yelled at me a bit, and then began to crunch. And I was like, right, I'm gonna shut this door.
I'm just gonna
And
go.
he ate it, beak, feet, and toes.
Yeah.
So you know. I think that's why I get offended sometimes when they eat the jelly and they leave the meat, and I'm like, you fuck! I've seen you eat a beak.
Yeah.
I've seen you eat a bird beak first. You cruel bastard.
You want to be fucking...
So yeah, he didn't get fed that night because he'd already eaten out. We had takeaway.
You didn't get fed because he's a shit.
He used to be alright, never used to bring me anything home, now he brings nothing but cunts home.
Duh.
Whereas Pepper's a bit too stupid, she brings me leaves.
Look at the size of that Chiral crystal. That's a beauty. 103 centigrams. Oh!
Is that not just a kilogram?
No. It's 100 milligrams. A centigram is 100 milligrams.
Okay. What's heavier? A ton of feathers or a ton of lead?
Steel.
The lead, obviously. Because it's heavier. No, they're both the same because they both weigh a ton.
Steel's heavier than the feathers.
No, but they're both
No,
a
they're
ton.
both. But
I don't get it.
steel's heavier
It's
than
okay.
feathers.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You don't have to get it. But it's heavier. Aye, but they're both a ton. I don't understand.
Oh no.
I've
BT
seen Mary
time.
Poppins, and it was one of the most entertaining nights of my life. Oh, that's good.
Hmm.
I like the way that they expanded and rearranged the songs and the story, and at the end, Mary Poppins flew up and away into the audience. Oh, that's all cool. Yeah, when Christoph could not go to watch some like a showing of the Grinch because he was busy performing.
Yeah, it's kind of a buggerance for you.
I was invited
Attending
to take his
performances.
place, which was bloody lovely. And at the end, they released a load of foam to the audience to make it look like snow.
Huh.
I was like, oh,
That's
this
cute.
is unexpected and cute.
It could have been.
Yeah, I think the only musical I've really seen live was when I took you to see Rocky Horror and Book of Mormon.
Very good.
Joseph Smith.
Shit come out the butt. So.
Hasadiga
Ibawai. Hasadiga Ibawai. But I.
My apologies to those of you with ears. We have a very low bar this evening.
So. I think.
Yes.
I watched a video the other day
Yes.
on the development of the very ill-fated Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Turn off the dark.
Just like
I was going to say Shot in the Dark. I forgot
Spider-Man Shot in the Dark.
To be honest,
Definitely fucking was.
It's a better name. It
It
was really fucking dangerous as well. Didn't they cripple a bunch of people?
It was what? No, it was like the first. I think there was a few accidents, but the first one, the one that's most infamous, is they had a guy and the harness failed, and so he took a big dive, and I think he shattered both of his wrists.
Oh.
But it was one of the stunt performers for the.
I barely
for the main
damaged my
guy.
wrist, and it never set right. And it just aches constantly since. To just totally shatter them both. Ugh.
I mean, suffice to say, they had the shit suit out of him for that.
Oh yeah.
As well, they should have done. I mean, I would have.
I mean, Bono can afford it.
I would have stopped some. I mean, it was so deep in the hole as well. Like the whole thing was just a money pit. Because although it sold out previews because of curiosity, but then once it properly opened, no one was interested because it was shit. So, but it was in previews for like a year, which doesn't happen.
I'd have been the sort to go. Well, I imagine they were trying to iron out the problems.
Oh yeah, no, that's what it was.
They just made it worse.
But it just wasn't getting any better. And
I'd have wanted to see it out of curiosity.
I mean,
more.
There are certain dark corners of the internet where you can find recordings of the show. But
I feel like we should get very drunk one evening and watch it.
I mean, I can make that happen if you want.
There's less a level of one.
It's not.
I feel like we both.
One.
I feel like we both just need to know.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to know. Can you not go on the ladder? Or are you not supposed to go on the ladder?
No, I'm just... I do need to go on the ladder. I'm just navigating my way through
I'm enjoying your little man bun.
the water. So I can't go in the red bits or I'll be swept away.
Wasn't that a movie about two rats getting flushed down the toilet?
Flushed away.
Yeah.
Bad movie. It's fine.
It didn't sound particularly great.
I'm being harsh. It's fine. It's okay. It's not like awful.
I get why you're not picking up everything, but being that I'm a hoarder in a game, it stresses me out the amount of stuff that we're walking past.
You've got to learn to pick your battles.
I've literally got to the point in the Outer Worlds where I'd got over encumbered and had to start.
I've not managed to get over encumbered. To be fair, I haven't played as much of it as you have.
I have I've then bought perks to help me carry more shit, and I've been more careful since. But yeah, fucking hell, I've gotten to the stage where I'm like, because that's how I got into trouble for nicking that little fucking gadget. Because I was like, I'll just take that, thank you very much. And they're like, hey, it's like, I'll lie to you, and it didn't work. And then I had to go back and redo a mission and load from an earlier point.
I can't. Ah, yes, shit.
Is that a happy or an emote set? Are you not able to do yourself a ladder?
No, I haven't got a ladder on me. I didn't bring a ladder. Right, where am I up to here? So I've got one of them. I need to go back to it.
Would you like this book is written by Jesus?
Oh shit.
Orlando.
I love you, Orlando.
You and me, but mostly me. Oh man, look at those beans.
Good beans.
Some prime beans. Should I go touch it or should I let
Now,
him sleep?
little buddy, don't you say a word. Tomorrow is a ladder day. Yeah, it's good. Good show.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be quite as good as it was.
It's fucking
I
great.
was
It's so good.
very pleased.
I need a ladder, which means I need to get somewhere that has...
You literally just chest slammed him into a wall. Why is he happy?
Because it's fun.
Footwear's fucked, mate.
Oh, shit.
It's because you're wearing them Adidas with 3Ds.
Oh yeah, I can make a hologram of a rock now and hide inside it. That's a thing that I can do.
This game is so dumb.
Yeah, it is. Oh, wait, hang on. I am here for you too. Where's the nearest place I can get a ladder from? Oh, the cosplayer's there. That's where we're going then. Get some ladders from her. How she blows. Actually, I need to get another power exoskeleton. This one's nearly giving out on me. Oh, I thought you were having an early night tonight.
I was having a good chuckle next to you.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for you to stay with me as long as you want.
I've gotten lazy and warm.
I have become lazy.
I mean, not quite as lazy as Pepper, because that remote is like almost in her nose.
You'll never be as lazy as me, Keeks.
Why has she chosen to sleep there? There's a big open space next to her.
Because she's an idiot.
She just really digs the smell of that remote.
I love it.
Fingerprints.
I love the smell of remotes in the morning.
Are you going round another way?
No, I'm going to the cosplayers nearby so I can go and grab... I can use a chiral printer to get some ladders.
Is that Conan O'Brien?
No, he's the wandering MC.
Oh.
But...
Because didn't he give you the otter?
Yeah. Well, the cosplayer made the otter hat.
Right.
But he gave it you, because
he's a shameless regifter?
Well, she's his cosplay partner.
Does that mean she's making him another one? I don't...
Yeah. Oh, I think he already had one.
I love that the world has ended, but cosplay's still a thing. It's like the far right nightmare.
You know why cosplay's still a thing?
Because this game is Japanese?
Because Hideo Kojima likes cosplay. That's it.
Each to their own. If you do it well, why the fuck not?
Oh, he doesn't like doing it, he just likes seeing people do it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the same. I really respect someone who can make an amazing looking costume out of literally nothing. But I am quite happy not to put that level of effort into anything. I don't put that level of effort into a general outfit on a day-to-day basis. I picked these clothes because they were on top of the washing pile and I didn't want to have to hang them up. Because I did a shitload of laundry yesterday and then I couldn't be arsed putting it away. I'll do it tomorrow. Like they say, it takes 1 day to do laundry, 4 to 7 business days to put it away.
Very good. Right, I'll see if anyone's put any ladders in there. Oh, there's a ladder in the share locker, so that's...
It's just the fact that your sister's posted something with the word "Stay Strong, Queen" in it.
I have some thought.
Sponsored.
Concerns.
Fat girl getting fit. Well, thanks, mate.
What?
I feel targeted.
I feel so seen.
This is supposed to be a safe place for me.
Fabricate equipment. I'm gonna do a couple more ladders.
Learn how mozzarella is made. Now this is my sort of fucking video.
Nah. Go on.
Those some Italian ass names. My favourite snacks is mozzarella on slices of tomato. I mean, it would be my favourite snack, but I want to live till at least 50.
Anything you two like the look of at the cinema? Also, how come no one calls it the pictures anymore?
With regards to the pictures, I don't know because I'm not educated.
Ah! I hear it occasionally. I hear people say it occasionally. It is an older person thing. Movies is a very Americanized phrase. And it's a very Americanized form, so, you know.
1917 is supposed to be amazing, but I won't lie, I've got a bit of fatigue when it comes to war movies.
Yeah, I'm not a huge war movie guy.
It's just more of, like, don't get me wrong, I can never understand the sacrifice that somebody's made, but it just kind of gets me sometimes, like, out of all the, it's like with the Titanic, we're like, out of all these fiction, out of all these real heartbreaking true stories, becomes this fictional one.
Well, we were thinking of
And
seeing...
don't get me wrong, I understand it's based on true events and stuff, but yeah,
We were thinking of seeing Just Mercy or Little Women tomorrow.
Yeah.
Things that are out this month that I'm looking forward to are The Lighthouse, Colour Out of Space, whenever that is.
Oh, we've got the that one as well with A Hidden Life, where it's basically someone who like a guy who won't bow down to Hitler, and they're like, "Do you think you're making a difference?"
Yeah,
And
I
he's
saw
kinda
I saw
like-
the trailer for that and I was like, I think this might just be a bit.
It looks interesting.
I don't know.
Terrence Malick.
Yeah, it's not a guarantee for me.
We're both fairly meh on Bad Boys for Life.
Apparently,
I enjoyed Bad Boys too.
it's been getting some okay reviews though.
Yeah, like I say, that's what I mean. I'm a bit meh on it. I'm not. I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea of it, but I'm just a bit. Nah, I'm alright.
Yeah.
I like Bad Boys. I like Bad Boys too, but I honestly have never watched them since I initially watched them again.
I'm a little indifferent about Bombshell.
I'm intrigued in it, but I'm also not keen on the recent thing of being like, oh hey, remember that news story for 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Film about it. Like, all right.
And it's not really resolved, and all the people involved are still around. So like.
Oh, Matt, we could watch Cats again.
Oh yeah, we could watch Cats again. I might watch Cats again with Charlie actually.
Jojo Rabbit was good.
Jojo Rabbit was excellent. I really
you're still not
really
seeing
like
Jumanji
Jojo
the next
Rabbit.
level.
I'm in no rush.
Like I say, it's solidly fine.
I imagine we're going to be watching a lot of it when it finally comes on streaming, so I'm sure I'll get my chance. Yeah.
Just Mercy looks quite interesting.
Yeah, Just Mercy does look good. It's got a hell of a cast as well.
Yeah, Little Women. I think we should just see what time I get home and then go and see whatever's
Yeah,
on. Yeah, Little Women. I'm kind of meh on it. Like I've seen previous adaptations of it, but just kind of a bit.
I know what you mean.
I can take or leave it. It's good. Like, oh hey, that sickly one doesn't look like she's gonna do well.
Oh wait.
Oh, yeah. Guess she didn't do well.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know.
Shocking.
You really want to see it, and
I don't know if I really want to see it, but I feel like I should see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I say, it's storming fucking reviews, so.
Yeah. Storming, Norming.
We've been to see Spies in Good Disguise. There's that bloody The Gentleman, but I'm not kind of.
That might be alright, but I'm not in a
It's just
rush.
a bunch of people dicking about it.
Yeah, it's a Cockneys and Coke movie.
Guy Ritchie in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Um.
Doing what he do best. Although, it'd be nice to see Hugh Grant in a proper character role.
Yeah, and then you've got Waves. Don't know much about it. It's got Sterling K. Brown in it. My man. Yeah, Waves traces an epic journey of a suburban African American family led by a well-intentioned, domineering father as they navigate love, forgiveness, and coming together in the aftermath of all. Seems interesting.
It does seem interesting.
Got 4
Actually.
stars.
4 stars.
1/4
1/4 portion. Right. What about you, Sam? Has anything piqued your interest? At the old cinematograph.
I'm just waiting to know I heard that.
Yeah, my gut's making noises.
It sounded mournful.
I mean, I'm generally mournful, so I guess it makes a certain kind of sense that my gastric system would follow suit.
Some part of you's always going to be in a certain level of distress.
Yeah. Frequently gastric distress, I've noticed.
There was an anime in the IMAX in the Trafford Centre, Weathering with You, subtitled. I mean, not my sort of thing, but you might dig it.
I don't know, I'm not a huge anime guy.
No, but you do. Some of it you do
I
find
dabble.
interesting.
I dabble in
Which is fine.
things like that, yeah.
I'm not going to judge anyone on their watching preferences. I genuinely enjoy Farscape, and that is 90% filler and weird puppets.
I fucking love Farscape as well, so... Yeah, well, there's a lot of things that I love that I haven't finished. There's a lot of things that I love that I'll probably never finish, and I've made my peace with that. There are things that I will die never having completed, and that's okay.
Oh, no.
So stop giving me shit for it, okay?
I'm halfway through my Buffy rewatch. Halfway through season 4.
Rewatch.
I mean, if you insist. Yeah. Adam's on the scene. Everybody hates season 4 of Buffy, and I'm like, it's not.
It's fine, I remember liking it.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think I enjoy it. I would say
I tend to like things more
season
than
of Buffy is season 6. That's like 90% filler, and then they're like last 4 episodes like, oh shit, yeah, story.
Oh yeah, there's a plot.
But that being said, it does have some of the more fun episodes, like Tabula Rasa, where they all forget their memories. Randy Giles? Randy Giles? Why don't you just call me Desperate for a Shag Giles?
Oh yeah, Black Widow in May. No, you've played Spider-Man the PS4. You know who Taskmaster is, don't you?
I have, yes. Was it Clancy Brown that was voicing him? I'm sure it was.
In the game, possibly, yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah, no, I know more of Marvel comics than I do of DC, but yeah, I used to have an encyclopedia on Spider-Man when I was a kid, and it was like tell you all about like Kraven and fucking Kane and just all the weird shit. Full page spread and Cloak and Dagger. Chameleon.
Cloak and Dagger.
I'm surprised the Chameleon's not made it into the movies yet.
How would we know?
Yeah, so we shall see. I know we're probably not going to get it, but I really want to see Kraven at some point.
Hey, the way these fucking Sony movies are going, you never know.
No, but I want to see a good Kraven movie. I don't want a Jared Leto Morbius.
You saying you're not looking forward to weird, noted weird creep Jared Leto, and
who has a literal cult.
Particular brand of fucking.
What is problem? What is going on with people? I'm back from Jojo Rabbit, and thank
God, this is a nice chill game. I take it. It hit you then, Ian. I fucking love Jojo Rabbit, man.
Yeah, it was. It was a big Dorian Kinsley book. It had like a white cover.
Yeah.
And it was hardback. It was fucking huge.
They went through a phase of doing loads of those and then updating them every couple of years because obviously stuff was changing.
Yeah, and it covered all the Spider Women as well.
Oh, all the myriad Spider Women. Spider Women, they are legion.
Yeah. Ian, what did you think of Jojo Rabbit?
I'm sorry, what?
Jojo Rabbit, apparently.
Jojo Rabbit.
I'm very tired.
Taika Waititi's Jojo Rabbit.
We came out of it with lots of feels.
Oh, man, so many feels.
I'm naturally a very angry person, and while it was utterly amazing, I'm kind of pissed at that. Yeah. Our own government and everybody is just fucking up.
Yeah.
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 You came out with it with some serious feels. Normally you'll come out with it and be like, oh, I like this, I like that, and you're always like, I think I just need a minute.
I think I just need a minute. I need a minute to just...
The fuck?
Just digest this film.
Yeah.
It's the butterfly scene. It's just heartbreaking. Because the film up to that point has been like, oh, there's some darkness here, but it's clearly, some satire and they're making light of it as without sort of
they're making light
of it without disrespecting it. Yeah.
Of the situation, but making it clear how bad it is.
Whereas, yeah, but after the butterfly scene, it's like, oh shit, and it just takes that turn.
Yeah, it was a proper gut punch. That.
Oh man.
And I like that it wasn't really kind of foreshadowed or anything. It just kind of.
No.
But yeah, it's like everybody see this film. Like that's the like who cares what it's about? Go see this film. Yeah, I think a lot of people are just going to dismiss it because they're either going to think it's wacky.
It's Taika Waititi. He's the guy who did that Thor movie that everyone likes, and he's a bit silly.
And then there'll be people who'll be going in expecting something a bit more poignant, and I think both people will be like, oh well, they're doing funny things, so I'm not going to be interested in this. And the people who like funny things will be like, it's an uncomfortable subject, so it's not going to be my sort of thing.
But actually, he's a perfect guy to make that movie.
We're the youngest people in our screening.
Yeah. I think it's interesting now that he's a kind of a perfect guy to make that movie because he's Maori and Jewish, so he's got persecution on both sides of his heritage.
I didn't know he was Jewish.
Yeah, his mother's Jewish.
Cool.
Because in his in some of his earlier stuff, he was credited as Taika Cohen.
Oh.
Because he was using his mother's maiden name, and then later on he used Taika Waititi more. But that's why he's kind of the guy to make it, because he's got, going back on his mother's side, he's got that history of
and there's
for her
all
family,
those scenes
and then
kind of where they're talking, and they're making all stories. Oh, Jews can read minds and stuff like. Yeah, I do feel like if that had come from someone, Catholic or something, it wouldn't have played across right. It wouldn't have come across with the right tone.
But yeah, I know what you mean about feeling physically gutted. It is a real gut punch of a film. And I'm glad that they don't sort of... I think they don't sort of foreshadow that in the
well, I mean, it's
the
that
trailers,
classic
which
thing,
I'm really grateful
tragedy
for.
and comedy go so well together.
Yeah. Comedy highlights tragedy so well. It's,
and how fucking good are the kid actors?
Oh, the child actors are amazing.
It's not a good day to be a Nazi.
Oh, that little fat kid's great. Oh, Jojo, it's a paper-like substance. It's not paper. Fucking Sam Rockwell as well. Great.
That costume.
Absolutely great. Where the fuck is the
I've
film
had
director?
18 kids for the Fuhrer. Yeah, no, we could sort that out for you as a Halloween costume if you wanted to be the...
Yeah, little fat kid.
Just get you some Harry Potter glasses.
I'm a fat kid in a fat kid's body.
I think the last film I felt that about was 10 Cloverfield. Yeah, 10 Cloverfield Road.
That was a fucking kicker, that.
Honestly, it was
good.
Like, the acting was so fucking solid in it. Fucking... It is incredible to see such an actor who's just so well known for being, like, the nice guy. Just fucking terrifying in that. John Goodman's great. Such a heel in it.
He's got some fucking range, John Goodman. He just doesn't always get to show it off, but he has got some fucking range. Yeah, I thought Rebel Wilson was good in it. Big beefy German lass. Yeah, I thought Sam Rockwell and Alfie Allen are really good. Scarlett Johansson's great in it. I can see why she got a Best Supporting Actress nom, but it would have been nice for the lead girl to be recognised because she does a great job. It's one of those movies that's going to stay with you. just going to stay with you. Would have been nice to see Taika Waititi on that Best Director noms as well.
I think that's, like I say, the lesson in curse that doing something like Thor Ragnarok has made him more of a household name. Previously, he was just known for doing little indie flicks.
Yeah, but I mean...
But that's what I mean. It's made him a household name, but at the same time, because he's made something... Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it's that, though, because...
the directors that Marvel and stuff have attracted, they've attracted them after they've already won awards.
But you look at the people...
Look at the awards people. They fucking hate superhero movies.
But Joker's nominated.
It's not a superhero movie.
Look at... You are splitting hairs.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like, and Todd Phillips has been having a slow wank about how it's not a superhero movie. Oh, it's not.
He's like, oh yeah, the success of Joker has nothing to do with how... with its Batman connection. I'm like, bullshit. This movie didn't make $1 billion because it was a poorly done remake of fucking Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree. But that's what I mean. I think that's the only reason the Academy would even consider it, because it's been put to them as if it's not. It's don't look at the man behind the curtain.
And also,
and it fucking worked, which is sickening.
It is also because of
I think that's something, because he's now
Phoenix as well.
They're now giving him a bit more money. The studio's having a bit more confidence in him, which is great. But it just means that I feel like they're gonna look down on him a bit more, especially being that obviously, like you say, he's a person of colour in a white-dominated industry. And let's not forget that.
Yeah, but I think the thing with them being household names though is that Martin Scorsese is a household name. Quentin Tarantino is a household name. And they're both nominated. I don't think it's about popularity.
No, I'm not saying it's because they're a household name. I'm saying it's because he's made a superhero movie.
Yeah. Which
they don't consider to be, worthy of a nomination. That's what I mean. I think it's almost as though it's been forgotten the good work that he's done before and since.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, he's really well known for doing this thing, so he's got more attention. Oh, yeah, maybe we should pay more attention to this guy. Oh, no, he's just made it by the numbers. Superhero flick. And they'll think that because they've not fucking watched it. Because they won't consider them, because they think they're not as good. Which I think is bullshit.
I see what you're saying. I don't think that's necessarily true, but I see where you're coming from.
I don't, like I say, I'm not saying it's absolutely everybody, but I think there'll be enough of an opinion that they'll be like, oh, well, there's other people that we could go for,
I need to recharge my battery.
He's got a twitchy ear.
Oh. I've not seen Eagle vs Shark. I've seen What We Do in the Shadows and I've seen Hunt for the Wilder People. I've not seen Eagle vs Shark or Boy, which are the things he was kind of known for before. Yeah, it's one of those, like, it presents something. It presents a situation that you know and that you're aware of, but the way it does it is so affecting.
And it's also interesting because, like I said, you don't get a lot of movies about the Holocaust framed from, someone who's basically been indoctrinated, born into it.
And I think that's an important thing as well, because I think indoctrination is such a thing right now, particularly in, like, white supremacist, white American rural communities, probably to a degree in white British communities as well.
It's not even that. It's fucking radicalisation in general.
But yeah, and it is happening. I think people don't.
It's
don't
so insidious
think about
they don't realise it until it's they're too far gone.
People don't think that radicalisation is going on.
So I thought it was
in
really
white,
cool that,
in
like
white
I say,
communities, and it absolutely is.
They framed it from a kid's point of view, growing up in this kind of thing. Because of course, he's fine with it. It's what he's known.
Yeah.
So I thought, the fact that his mum's trying to kind of gently sway him, otherwise, get him to come around, and he's telling him the war's not right, sort of thing. And see him fight against that because that's what he's been told is right.
Yeah.
you know, that I think that's quite a good point to make. I also enjoyed the fact that there's a man waving at you.
Just a bit of encouragement.
But yeah, so I think it's good because, like I say, as important as it is to see the stories of the Jewish peoples who were struggling in those camps, it's hard to even the best depicted ones. It's hard to begin to understand what they went through. Like, it's just a level of horror we're just not gonna know.
No.
So to have it kind of framed in an almost relatable way, you know, little lad, his mum and all, it helps bring home how everybody was affected.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's why it's a really powerful film. And I hope it gets some real recognition for it. It's a hell of a film. Yay! I think I've maxed out the film director.
It's upsetting, as you always assume the Germans just ignored it, but we do know they didn't ignore it, and yet we ignore homeless people, we ignore poverty, we ignore so much, and they're like, oh god, yeah, it frustrates me. It is so important that we teach kids about the Holocaust and about the things that we've done and what led up to it, so we don't keep repeating the same mistakes. But that being said, we're not fucking doing anything about the concentration camps in North Korea. We're not doing anything about the fact that China will repossess your organs. What the fuck?
It's terrifying.
It's actually a Jude Law movie about a dystopian society where they do that. And someone saw that and thought, you know what, that's a fucking banging idea. Like, that's terrifying.
I think that's why I was so upset about the last election. It's like, just, you gave people like a chance to change change this for the better, and it just is a bunch of people voting against their own self-interest.
Well,
it's been borne out, like, it's already, like, pools.
It wouldn't have been so much if the left weren't split. Like, if the left's vote weren't split, if everybody were able to just nut up and go, you know what, let's vote Labour. Let's ignore Corbyn, whether you agree with him or not. Vote for Labour, because I'd rather see them fail to implement a quarter of what they want to do than see the Tories implement anything.
Well, it started to happen already, because not only has the Brexit bill been pushed through, but Pool's only A&E unit is now being shut down.
Yep. They rolled back on their promises to increase the minimum wage immediately, which I think should be fucking legal.
It's just you knew it was going to happen.
I think
everyone kind of knew it was going to happen,
if you
but they did it anyway.
To do something as part of your thing, I think you should honestly be fined or something if you don't get to do it. If you immediately go, oh yeah, we said that, but we were just trying to get your vote, so now we've got it. Fuck off.
I agree, but it's one of those, like, you can't. There's no way that anyone in power is going to pass a law like that, which is going to mean that they're held to account. All they're going to do is they're going to give themselves more freedoms.
Just an endless fucking circle.
So yeah, I think that's it's
the Ouroboros.
That sort of ignorance and not even sort of ignorance, but willingly acting against not only your own self-interest, but the best interests of other people. Really upsets me.
It really. I would happily pay more tax. I'd happily pay more tax if it meant no children going hungry. It meant healthcare. It meant, fucking nationalised transport. I'd happily get rid of my car if I could just hop on a bus and know that it's going to be there on time and I'm going to get to work when I need to. I'm fine with that. Better for the environment. Not a problem. I'll go back to reading on the bus. It's fine. But I can't do that. Because that's not the world we live in. Like it
No.
it frustrates me when everybody's too busy out for themselves to think about everybody else. And you know, it might just be the bleeding heart freaking liberal in me, but it is. I don't get it. I don't get why people are so obsessed with. Well, you know, I want to be able to go get this DVD, and oh well, I want to buy this top from Zara. Right, okay. And then what? Like, is that top gonna bring you joy, or is that top gonna feed a kid for a week?
Yeah.
I've had this jumper 5 years. It was given to me second hand after the fire. I'm gonna wear it till it's not but fucking threads. I'm not gonna buy more stuff until I wear it through. I'd rather spend my money on stuff that counts.
Yeah. Yeah. What is wrong with things being woke? Why do you hate this? Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. What are people afraid of? That's the thing. I don't. That's the thing. What are people afraid of in a world where we move more towards equality, towards everyone being fed and clothed and homed? What is it that people are worried is gonna happen?
It's the endless thing of, well, if they have it, why don't I?
But they already do. I
Yeah.
don't. It's just
But they people get the whole thing of, well, nobody helped me. Right, but you didn't need it.
But imagine how much better it would have been if somebody had helped you and you have the chance to do that for someone else. Like,
It was a really fascinating documentary
I
I did a
don't-
while ago where they got these rich kids, the ones that think they're self-made when they only get $100,000 from daddy,
yeah.
and they were like, oh yeah, you just need to get like these homeless people, they just need to go get a job. So they're like, all right, we're gonna do this experiment with you. We're gonna take away all your shit. We're gonna give you some like scruffy clothes, and then we're gonna leave you to sleep on the street, and we're gonna give you like a week, and you can try and find a job and work yourself. And she was like, all right, yeah, it's fine, I'll do it. And then like 3 days in, she was like, this is the fucking worst. Nowhere will hire me because I don't have a bank account and I don't have a fixed address. Nowhere will take me on. Nowhere will take the chance on me. I'm hungry, I'm cold, I'm tired. Nowhere, when I did smell good and I was clean, nowhere would hire me because I just didn't have any documentation. I didn't have any fixed address.
Yeah.
I didn't have a bank account that they could pay into, so they weren't able to process everything right, so they couldn't take me on. I can't get any of that stuff really without a job because it's America and we have to pay for fucking bank accounts. And I can't apply for anything. I can't apply for any benefits because I've no fixed address. I can't get any help. Like, I can't buy any food. Like, I've been begging and I'm just having to take what I can get. It just proper like opened her eyes to how difficult it is. Like, really annoys me when people are like, oh yeah, just work harder, just get another job. Right, okay, so bear in mind, a part-time job, 20 hours a week, they want you to have maximum availability, at least 5 days a week. They're not going to tell you which 5 days.
No.
They might have you working. So how am I going to find 2 jobs if both jobs want me to have at least 5 days of availability to be able to work to whatever time, to be able to get to them on time, and won't tell me my shifts more than like a week or so in advance?
It's terrifying. It is terrifying. It's the thing that's such a kicker about it is how stacked the system is against you.
Yeah.
Like once you fall off a certain point, it's nigh impossible to get back onto into the system, and people just get left behind.
But yeah, no, it does frustrate me. Like, don't get me wrong, we're not particularly flush with cash at the moment, but it's fine.
Flush with cash.
I've got a roof over my head, my bills are paid, we've got food in the cupboard. I want to travel, I want to own a house, I want to buy a car at some point. But for now, it's fine. I just need to not worry so much about things that are down the line. I can make it a bit longer, but it winds me up when people who have more money than God, and they're like, I don't want to pay more in taxes. You're not even going to fucking notice, mate.
People who have more money than they can feasibly spend in a lifetime, and they don't want to share it.
Yeah, someone someone posted like, oh, Jeff Bezos donated this much to the Amazon wildfires. I think it was like the Australian.
It was
wildfires,
it was like nearly $700,000, but it worked out as like 2 minutes of his earnings. It's something ridiculous that.
Someone adjusted it for inflation because someone responded like, "Oh, Metallica donated $750,000." They were like, "That's cool, yo," but we've done the math, and that works out for Metallica about $239. That'd be the equivalent of like a normal person giving $239 based on like the amount of money that they've got.
Like proportionally, yeah.
And for Jeff Bezos, it was like literally like $1 something. It just. And don't get me wrong, I don't expect them to give everything, to everybody, but if you have that money, pay your share.
Yeah,
Don't fuck off to another country, don't fuck off to a tax haven. Pay your share.
People do, people just can't. There's no sense of altruism.
I don't know. That lad from the Beatles that's still knocking around.
Oh, Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
I love that you describe Paul McCartney as that lad from the Beatles.
He's always stayed in the UK.
Yeah, true.
And he's always paid his share, and he's always been like, yeah, just try and be vegetarian. And
Well, yeah, because it was his first wife, Linda McCartney, who sort of spearheaded vegetarian meat alternatives at mass retail. With, your Linda McCartney sausages, etc., etc. So I think that was really.
Yeah, like I say, I really respect him for that because he didn't have to. But he stayed here and he's paying his bit. I know I'm super privileged, and it's upsetting that I need to save money in case something happens. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, if I was to get really ill and wasn't able to go into work, we'd really fucking struggle. We'd really fucking struggle. I don't know if we'd be able to pay all our bills. It's just it's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
It's going to be a nightmare sequence.
Why are you knocking on the baby, man?
That's happened to me a couple of times. Sometimes you just had weird, waking nightmares. Veg burger was super burnt. Was it like a breaded veg patty? Because if it was, they probably did it in the deep fryer, and that's probably why it was fucking burnt.
What's in a veg burger? Is it tofu or is it like potato? A potato cake.
Well, you can get tofu burgers, which are like meat pies, or you can get like the breaded chicken pies we had tonight, but inside it's all fucking like mixed beans and veg like that that's been mashed into a pie then breaded. It depends what it is. There's a couple of different things you can do. Right, I need to take this order. I'm gonna get the story going a bit more.
I love you, but I need to go to sleep.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go up
lentils, now. Yeah, lentils.
I find lentils can be a bit like floury, but maybe I just don't cook them right.
Well, I have actually been streaming for over 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna call it a night now.
No. Progress your main story.
Oh no, I'm gonna carry on playing. I'm just gonna stop streaming.
Okay.
Because I could do with
I just didn't want to supper.
I could do with the toilet break and stuff. So
Good night, fellows.
thanks for joining, folks. Enjoy your dreams, which take you away from it all. Yeah. Oof.
Not fucking likely.
Yeah, but
My
then you
dreams
wake
are all
up in the morning.
nightmares.
Anxiety dreams, woo! But yeah, thanks for joining. We'll see you all on Monday. Try and have a chill and relaxed weekend and be good. Be good.
Be good.
And I hope people are good to you in return. Ta-ta for now. Yeah, no, anytime you want to rant. Yeah, as a patron, you have the Discord. You can always rant on there. Good night, folks. Be well.